Yo, how cool is this shit, bro? I can't see anything, but it's super fucking dope in here. And it's actually like high quality and shit. It's pretty fucking dope, is it not? Dude, check that shit out. That shit's fucking sexy. Alright, so this is gonna be a quick little video before the gameplay rolls out and everything else like that. I just want to say I'm still having a phenomenal time with Nightreign. Real quick, here's my relics. I'm putting it on the screen right now. Everything else should be blurry except the relics. So pay attention to the relics. If you want to use the relics, use the relics. This is what I found that's best for LianLi. I'm sure other people have better classes and stuff like that. But I just want to say that this game is phenomenal. Love this game, and I just want to show you guys this gameplay to basically get any detailed way that you want to win with randoms. If you want to win solos, if you're having a hard time with Nightreign, this is basically why I'm making this video. Is because at the end of the day, I'm still seeing a lot of people on Discord and also talking to people in actually in the barbershop in my barbershop. I have a lot of people that play Elden Ring and also Nightreign whenever they have. Whenever we're talking, like, I just can't get a win, I can't get a dub, I can't like figure out how to beat past night 1, night 2. So I figured to make this video. It does depend a lot on relics, and also it depends, I want to say probably like it's a 50-50 shot when it comes to who you're playing with, because at the end of the day, a lot of times if you're playing with people who just aren't good, then obviously it's going to be bad. But hopefully if you can watch this whole gameplay to figure out exactly how you win, get to level 15. And I mean, basically at the end of the day, it's relic choice and to do the seals, oh my god, I'm blanking on the name, but the things that we constantly do with the circles and the thing, the name of it, you'll know what I'm talking about, because it increases your attack power for each one that you do. And I believe there's 7 in each game that you go into. There should be 7, so if you're able to get all of them, the stone sword great seals, I think they're called. But anyway, if you get all of them, it just increases your attack power by it's a multiplier of X, right? And then on top of that, if you have some other ones, some other relics to combo off of that, it's just beneficial in just attack power level and all this other stuff. There's a lot more detailed videos that you can actually go over with. There's actually a guy, I actually have his YouTube down below, and he goes over basically why you have to go over the great seals all the time, stuff like that. And does a better explanation to what I'm doing right now. I just want to do a quick video because I don't really have the time. As you can see, my uploads have been sporadic because of the house, a little bit of a life thing, stuff with my wife, stuff with the business, attorneys. We had the party, we had the grand opening party, but at the end of the day, I want to do all this X of why the uploads have been sporadic. I want to do that in a different video. This video, I just want to explain exactly how to win and how to constantly win. Always win if you're in a multiplayer with other people. It's going to be 50-50. I play a lot of solos. I have, I think like 75 hours in this game, and like half of it is playing solos. I did the entire campaign with Wilder on solos. That's why I got this. I got the helmet. I also got the statue with Wilder. Look at that shit. Hold on, it's not staying in focus. Is it in focus now? Look at that. Wilder's obviously my favorite character. But if you constantly want to win, I'm trying to make this short because I want most of the gameplay videos so you guys can watch exactly how I play. You don't have to be the best player with LianLi because he stays range and he also gets unlimited amount of bow attacks. But if you're able to do any type of character, then I would suggest to do it with LianLi. If you want to get more relics and if you want to expand the story even more, go with LianLi. If you're not the best at dodging, LianLi. If you want more attack power, LianLi. If you're not really good at figuring out the layout of stuff and you get confused on which enemies to attack and you're not sure about the enemies you attack because you may not know their moveset, LianLi. At the end of the day, LianLi is probably going to be your best bet if you're starting out this character. Unfortunately, not Wilder. Wilder is a good component, is honestly pretty decent, but it also requires a lot more with the grapple and then attacking and learning the roles and stuff like that. But if I were to do this video for just somebody who's not good at getting the day 1s, day 2s, or even beating the end boss, I would highly suggest using the LianLi. The bosses at the end, not only are they good at close up, but they're also, they got a couple bosses where it's ranged. So a lot of times, for instance, the scorpion with the butterfly, that's ranged. The one that splashes its goo all over you, that's ranged. A good amount of the bosses and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't know the names because as much as I played, I actually don't know the names. I could pull it up, but I just can't be bothered. But whatchamacallit, Iron Eye is going to be your best bet when it comes to anything damage, ranged, and not needing to roll. Granted, you still got to roll and everything else like that. But a lot of times, what people don't realize is that when you use his skill, not the special, not the full charged bow and arrow, because that already, you can't get attacked while doing that. Whenever you use it, it doesn't matter what attack they're triggering, it's not going to take you out. But on top of that, his skill, the little dagger and stuff like that, when you can mark people and increase attack, that also, if you time it correctly, and I think the iframes are more than a roll. If you time it correctly, you should be able to just go on the opposite side of the person and they can't hit you. The iframes for that is honestly, in my opinion, from the hours that I played, somebody can probably go into the statistics and figure out exactly what the iframes are of like where they can hit you, when you can't use it, when you can't. But I've noticed that it's a lot easier to just use your skill, especially if you have a relic that can get 2 skills or to the skill cooldown like minus whatever. If you're able to get combo off of that, you can just spam the skill nonstop and just use that to dodge instead on top of marking them and increasing the attack power. But if I was starting out and I didn't know what to do, I would highly suggest getting Iron Eye, figuring out whatever you can do for his remembrance to increase the attack power off of that. Then, unfortunately, on top of that, you would also have to do one of the special requirements where they start at the stage 2, the ones that are marked in purple. Because if you're just able to get a team with that and then get, I think it's 3 or 5 points, but the relic that I popped up on the screen, I'll pop it up again. The one where you start with the seal that unlocks the prison. I forget what it's called, dude. This Great Stone Sword Seal or some shit like that. If you're able to do that on top of increase the attack power, there's multiple different combos you can stack with the relics to increase Iron Eye's power and basic attack. And then on top of that, there's also another good one that I've seen a lot of people use is after defeating the Night Lord, you get the switch to ornament. So basically, whenever you, the ornament skill, when it goes to lightning or holy or glintstone or whatever it is, you basically switch out your bow and arrow for, you just cycle through and then gives you a different one. You could do fire, lightning, holy, whatever it is. Basically what you do is you exhaust your stamina, recycle whatever the different random effect is going to be. By the time it recycles, the stamina go back. Then you just get to a multiplier of whatever it is, especially with most enemies. If you pay attention to the end boss, they all have a specific weakness on it. So at the end of the day, figure out what that weakness is, go to one of those camps, take those camps, figure out what weapon it is, boom, done. If you don't, use that ornament, but that's way ahead of myself. What else? Another tip besides using Iron Eye to basically just guarantee you wins and to use that relic. I could make this more precise. I'm sorry if this is not as precise. I really apologize. I'm trying to rush here because I'm on a tight schedule. I got the business to run. I got attorney shit. I got checks to fucking write. There's a whole bunch that I'm dealing with. I'm just trying to get videos out there as much as I can. Long-time viewers, you guys already know this. If you're new, I'm sorry. It probably sounds like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But what else? Besides using Iron Eye. Iron Eye is honestly just the key to winning non-stop. If you want to win, use Iron Eye. Solos or with multiplayer. 50-50 chance, even if your team is trash and people leave, at least it'll scale down and go to like a solos level to where the damage is actually increased more. But if not, a really good way that I found out to be really, really good when it comes to random queue, because this team that I'm playing with right now is random queue, and oh my god, we absolutely murder the end boss. We murder the end boss. Literally, I think that it took 2 minutes. I kind of want to break it down into a short because that's how fucking we completely destroyed it. I had a good team. But if you don't, and you want them to figure out like where the path you want to go to, just be annoying. Hit X whenever you're running, and it does the to mark you in your location, or if you're on your map and you want to go to somewhere, just click the fuck out of it and annoy people. At the end of the day, everyone should this is Elden Ring, of course, right? Everyone should know at least a little bit of what they're doing. If they don't, I don't know why you're playing this. But those are my tips. It's probably chaotic. Use the relics. Use Iron Eye. Do the seal, the stone sword seal cell thing. Increase your attack power. Use your skills. Use your special ability. It's easy. I could probably, the ADHD is killing my ass right now. I could probably do a solo run and do it as while I'm talking. So if you guys want to see that, if you guys are watching this and you will see me what's in my thought process, because the ADHD is killing me, I also want to put that helmet back on because it's fucking dope. Look how dope this shit is, right? Hold on. I know you guys are probably also watching the gameplay, but if there's more, I want to buy more. Moving, by the way, on top of that, I need to move. We're going to move by the end of August. I have a basement because we're not to get into another thing of the video because I want to save it. But this is all going to move again. So you'll see another move change. But then I will upload consistently because I won't be going out as much. I'll be trying to go out as little as possible and just to game and record and do the thing that I love, which is this is my passion. So, you know, eventually we'll get there. I forget what I was going to talk about, but pay attention to the gameplay. This is those are the things that you just need to do. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. See ya.
the night is far from over.